Welcome from the Mobile World Congress 2015, where we have the LG Spirit in our hands. It's available in two versions, an LTE version which I have right here, which means that you can also use 4G, and there's a non-LTE version right here in the background with a case that's of course compatible with both, because from the outside they look exactly the same, but one will have the faster network and the other one don't. And they're actually both hardware-wise exactly the same, also battery, memory, RAM, everything is the same except for the processor. 1.2 GHz quad-core processor by Qualcomm is in here in this LG Spirit LTE, and in a non-LTE version there is a 1.3 GHz processor by MediaTek probably inside. I don't know the exact name of it, but it also has quad-core and 1.3 GHz. So here again, LTE. But let's first check it out from the outside. You can see it has a bent display, slightly bent display. You will see it later when I compare with the iPhone 6 a little bit better. Micro USB port, microphone, nothing on this side except for that you can remove the back cover here easily. 3.5mm headphone jack, microphone again, volume rocker, on and off switch, 8 megapixel camera with flash and a flash. Speaker right here on the bottom. And yeah, let's go back here with the home page, where we have here the standard Android that you know from LG installed, with running Lollipop in the background. But actually what more interesting is there's a new kind of glance view here, which means that you guys have to hold the top, drag it down a little bit, and you can see here the time and the date and a little bit of the notification bar, but not too much. If I let this go, it closes up again, so I have to hold the top, slide this down, and then you can see this, and you can also play around with it a little bit. Doesn't matter how far you go down, it doesn't go down further. And yeah, this is glance view available on the LG Spirit. But again, double tap, of course, unlock, and then you're right back here where we were. Don't have to tell you much about Android. It's Android. In my full review about this phone you will see more about that, but let's just go into the camera where you can try out that 8 megapixel camera in the back. In some markets it will have a 5 megapixel camera. This is the 8 one, and you can see of course we can focus anywhere we want, take a picture of that other non-LTE LG Spirit phone. We can also turn around the camera for the 1 megapixel camera right here, which is quite sharp. You can see some details here of my beard, and you can also see maybe some details here of my camera. I can also get it a little bit closer, and then you can see it a little bit better maybe, but this is looking really quite good for a 1 megapixel camera. I can't complain. So for selfies it's quite alright. If you want a nice case for it, you have here this kind of case, you know, from the LG G3, where you have here the possibility to use some apps, and it's also here, you can see, completely open, so this is a real touch screen that you can play with here. So, thank you much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos about tech. This was the LG Spirit with LTE here in a short hands-on from the Mobile World Congress 2015, and I can also show you a short comparison with the iPhone I was mentioning, so you can see that the 4.7-inch devices are not the same in size, and the LG Spirit has really a bent display. You can see it right here quite nicely. Again, thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Balazs, and until next time, peace and again.